Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Ooh, ooh. It's been a while for some coffee chat because summer. Hope everybody's having a good summer, the rest of it anyway, because school's starting soon. Yeah, District 2 is starting the, 21st, 22nd sometime? I don't know. I thought it was the end of the month, so I would have probably been a week late taking my kids to school. So hope everybody's having a good day so far. I've got my coffee. So today I want to talk about the 7 home improvements that will give you the most return on your investment. So a lot of times I get clients that are thinking about listing their home, talking about doing certain remodeling or changing out things, and sometimes you're not going to get that money back. So I'm giving you the top 7 home improvement items that will give you the most ROI. And obviously, if you're going to stay in your house for a while, doing some of those improvements, do them for yourself. I mean, if you're going to stay in the house for a few years, just do it for yourself and don't worry about it. So my dishwasher went out probably about a year or 2 ago. And so I've been sitting there without a dishwasher and having to do the dishes by hand. Oh, I know, first world problems. And so I was like, okay, we're getting a dishwasher. And because if we're to ever resell, we're going to need a dishwasher anyway, right? So I just got that installed this morning. So we're up and running again with a new dishwasher and no longer have to do the dishes with my hands and have dish pennies. All right, so number 1, kitchen remodel. So that'll give you about 60 to 120% ROI, but don't go overboard. Make sure that it's still something that's not so custom that you're going to lose some of your buyer pool. Updating your appliances, fresh paint, maybe new hardware on your cabinets. A lot of times you can just repaint your cabinets, save yourself a little bit of money there. Energy efficient appliances are a big one that people like to see. Number 2, adding a bathroom. So if you only have one bathroom or maybe a half bath, making that half bath into a full would add value. Or if you've got some extra space that you can make into another second bathroom, that will add value as well. That adds about 80 to 130% ROI, which is pretty good. Especially if you've got families that are wanting to buy, and usually it's hard to just have one bathroom. I know it's hard for us to have, we have 2 full baths, but when we had our other house, it was only like 1.5, and shower time was a little interesting. Number 3, reinvent a room. So if you've got kind of an unfinished space, again, like the bathroom we talked about, finish it up, make it into either another bedroom or an office space, a den, a reading room. Finish it up. So if you've got like an unfinished basement, you've been thinking about whether or not you want to finish it, finish it. You're gonna get some money back on that. So let's see, number 4. Oh, and another thing on that, if you've got attic space that is big enough to make it another bedroom, maybe think about doing that as well. That'll add some value to your house. Number 4, energy efficient windows. So if you live in an older home and you have older windows, changing those out to energy efficient newer windows is going to add a lot of value, as well to your monthly utility bills too while you're living there. So that'll give you about 60 to 90% ROI. Number 5, adding a deck. A lot of people like to have outdoor space. It gives you extra living space as well. So if you've got some room in the back or the front, add a deck on. That could cost about $1,200 to $10,000 or more, just depending on how fancy you make it. If you're going to sell, I probably wouldn't put that much money into it because you're probably not going to get it all back. In fact, you're going to get about 65 to 95% ROI on adding a deck. Adding insulation, that's something that you don't really think about because it's kind of, you don't see it, so you kind of forget about it. But if you don't have enough insulation in your attic space, or if there's places around your house like outlets, things like that, a draft is coming through, add some insulation. People like to see that, and you're not going to get docked when you have a home inspection because the home inspector is going to call that out if you're missing insulation. Am I boring you yet? And last but not least, just basic updating, some fresh paint. If you've got some old 70s wallpaper, maybe take that down, unless, some people like that kind of stuff like me. But yeah, just update. A fresh coat of paint is going to do you a lot. Even painting your front door like a fresh color and adding different hardware makes a huge difference to curb appeal. And again, curb appeal, just adding, if you've got some peeling paint, just paint it. It's going to make a huge difference. If your roof needs to be replaced, if it's really old, maybe look at replacing that, because most likely it will get called out at inspection anyway. Let's see. Okay, so here's some things that you probably want to think about before you do, because you're not going to really see any money coming back. It's not going to add value. So in-ground swim pools, especially in Montana, we only can use it, 3 months out of the year. So maybe think about that before you do it, unless you're going to be in your house for a long period of time, and then that's a different story. But some people don't want a pool. They feel like it's a nuisance because it does take a lot to maintain. It's about $1,000 to $2,000 a year to maintain a pool, especially in our weather during the winter time. So think about that. High-end gourmet kitchens, be careful putting in a lot of money into those kind of kitchens, because not everybody's going to like what you pick out. And then whirlpool baths. That's another one. Maybe rethink before you do it, unless you're just doing it for yourself and you're going to live there for a while. Adding a sunroom, you're not going to really see much come back as far as value on that. And really expensive landscaping. Again, if you're not going to live there for a while, just do the bare minimum. Just make it look nice and fresh, and you're going to get some return on that. And a home office remodel, not everybody wants a home office. So don't waste your money doing that for resale. And that's it. So that was a lot of information to take in. So this weekend we've got the Quality of Life Run, and that is the Billings Association of Realtors puts on a run every year called the Quality of Life Run. And the funds this year are going to go to the Billings Trail Net. So it's all I'm going to show you the shirt. I'm going to be running it tomorrow. It's kind of cool. But so there's a 2K and a 5K. I'm pretty sure you could still sign up for that if you're interested. And again, all the proceeds go to support the trails in our city. And speaking of trails, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but they're going to, the future plan is they're going to extend up top on the rims there, and they're going to make it's called a 26-mile loop. So you can run, walk, bike this whole 26-mile or half marathon loop is what they call it. So that's exciting for us bikers or runners. Let's see. Oh, farmers market tomorrow downtown. Be sure to check that out. And then Montana Fair starts today. So yeah, there's a lot to do this weekend in B-Town, and I hope to see you guys out and about, and you guys have a great weekend. And thanks for joining me on my coffee chat. And now I'm going to go throw some dishes in my new dishwasher. See you later. Bye.